In this lesson, we're going to be learning "O Holy Night," and we are doing like a sing-along version. So we're not doing a chord melody, but just playing the chords, so you can sing along to it, or somebody else can sing along to it. Pretty easy, mostly open chords. You need to know C, F, G or G7, E minor, B7, A minor, and D minor. And that's pretty much it. We're going to do it, most of the time when you hear it, I mean there's a million different versions, but most of the time it's arpeggiated. So we're going to do it in a pretty simple finger picking pattern. And you can kind of arrange this however you want. I think usually they do kind of two passes, a verse, chorus I call it. There's two sections. There's an A section, a B section, or a verse, chorus. You do a verse, chorus, another verse, chorus. But usually they start with like an intro where they're just hanging on the C chord. So we're going to do a simple pick pattern. Thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, back to second finger, and then first finger. So that's going to be your intro, okay? And the song is in 6/8, so you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's your intro. Then when you get to when the vocals come in, it's C for 2 bars, to F. Now you're just going to slide that down to F. You're going to change where you're picking your strings. And it's just 1 bar there. So you're going to start on the D string. So it's D, G, B, and high E. So the first part is C for 2 bars, to F, and back to C for 3 bars. And then G7. And there I'm picking low E string, D, G, and B. Now, you can really arpeggiate it any way you want. But those are the specific strings I'm hitting and that I've charted out. So G7 back to C. So that's kind of the first half of the verse. So it's C, 2 bars. F, back to C for 3 bars. G7, back to C for 2 bars. Okay, and that's kind of the first half of the verse. Okay, then second half is similar. It's going to start again with 2 bars of C, which means you would have played 4 bars of C in a row because you have the 2 bars of C at the end of the first half of the verse and then the beginning. So 2 bars of C again, to your F, back to C for 2 bars. Then we go to E minor for 1 bar, to B7 for a bar, back to E minor for a bar, for 2 bars. And on the E, I'm picking low E, D, G, B, G, D. On the B7, I'm picking A, D, G, B, G, D. Okay, so the second half of the verse sounds like this. 2 bars of C, F, C, C, E minor for a bar, B7 for a bar, E minor for another bar. Actually 2 bars. And then we have kind of the end of the verse is G7 for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, G7 for 2 bars, C for 2 bars. And then this is where we get to the more climactic part of the song, which I'm calling the chorus. I don't know if it actually is, but the second section. Okay, it's going to go to an A minor chord for 2 bars. To E minor. Here's where D minor comes in. Back to A minor. Okay, so that's A minor for 2 bars, E minor for 2 bars, D minor for 2 bars, back to A minor for 2 bars. Back to A minor. Okay, then we have a succession of chords, pretty much a bar at a time. So C, G7, C, F, C, G, C for 2 bars. Then does a similar thing again. Well, let's go over that again. So at the end of that series of minor chords, you got C, G7, C, F, C, G7, C for 2 bars. Then it goes back to G7 for 2 bars. And then C again, F, C, G7, C for 2 bars. And that's pretty much the whole tune right there. You're just going to repeat those 2 sections. So I've arranged it pretty simple as far as the arpeggio pattern goes. And again, you can change that. If you want to do a different you can do whatever picking pattern you want to do, really, as long as it's got that 6/8 eighth note feel. You can add in some embellishments. You know, some hammer-ons there on the C. I would encourage you to just experiment with it, because it's one of those tunes you can kind of make your own. So, but that's the basic harmony chord progression to the song. No melody. It's not a chord melody. It's just the harmony, so you could sing or somebody you know could sing along with it. And we may do a chord melody version as well, but for now, at least you have the chord progression to that's "Oh Holy Night."